Hey guys, it's Jonathan M. Welcome to my channel, and this is my journey. Yesterday in New York, I took some buys on EURUSD, and this is my weekly time frame. We are in bullish, we are bullish, and these are my market structure, showing that here the market first broke, then it went up, didn't hit any inducement. That's why when it shifted, when it gave me another boss, I called this one my inducement and my POY here, because I always wait for the market to take some liquidities. As you see, this inducement, this is where some of the liquidity is, and sometimes I first wait for it to sweep, then to go high. That's why I didn't put any buy setup on weekly. I was waiting for this low to be taken, but the market didn't sweep anything, but it proceeded going up. And when I got in daily market structure, this is how I'm training on daily market structure. In daily, we are also bullish. As you see, we are also trending upwards, and the same thing as in my strategy. The market gave me higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, until it gave me these two market structures. It gave me a boss, came down, cleared some liquidity which was here. It tapped in this. I expected it to tap in this POI because it was protected, as you see here. Here was an inducement. The market came and took this inducement, came into this POI, then later it went up. So which means this low, this POI was protected. But the market, when it came, it didn't reach into this small order block which is here, which I was expecting for it to take. So it left me by there. It went high, but as it shifted and went high. So I was waiting for the market again to come back, sweep this low, because this is a new structure, and I call this one my inducement and my POI, because this point of interest wasn't tapped in. So I expected the market to come and hit this low and tap into this POI, then go high. This is my overall daily expectations. And when we come, the reason why I put this weak POI, because sometimes the market reacts on to these lows. That's why I was expecting it maybe to come up to this POI. And also I had put this inducement. If it just sweeps, then which means we are going high. But if it would have broken down under this, which means that we would have expected a market to come up to down here. Then when we go in 4 hour, yeah, my 4 hour expectation, 4 hour we were bullish, then we shifted to bearish. This is how we have been running, bearish, and here the market shifted into upward. So right now we're expecting longs. That's why I tapped into this my POI. I'm expecting it to come up to here. I always let the market to lead me, even though I have my expectations. But if the market changes, I also change my perspective. I also change the way I see the market. So when it reached here, I wasn't around to take this H4 H4 entry. I was in the gym, so I didn't take this buy. So that's where our liquidity is. But yesterday I took some on 1 hour. I took some sales. These are the sales which I took yesterday. I expected the market to come here, but yet I had forgot that the market had took had reached in H4 POI, as I told you. Okay, when the market taps in the bigger time frame POI, we expect it, or the real truth, the market will violate the lower time frame POI. That's the reason. Now I know why the market, why it broke, why it changed. It changed the what? The trend in 1 hour. 1 hour, this is how we have been running. And so I'm going to shift my perspective for 1 hour, which means this was my inducement and this is my overall range of this one. So I'm going to say here the market already shifted. It indicates for me, this indicates for me market 1 hour market shift, and I extend this one here, 1 hour market shift, market structure shift. So I'll put this week POI here, this low, but I'm expecting sometimes the market might come back, sometimes it might just go straight into its direction. As you see right now, we are bullish. Then this will be my POI. As the market has shifted, I also have to change my perspective, the way I see the market. My POI, then this will be my liquidity. Liquidity, and now since, let me see, it swept a little bit here, then it came and swept this low, so this will, I'll call it like a small breakout structure. This I'll put Y, and I call this white because it did not hit anything, so that will be my inducement, my first inducement. This was supposed to be my inducement, but since the market came and slightly broke here, swept this car high, it came back, it swept this low, then went up, then I'll put here my inducement. Just in case the market comes back, have my entry points. Might come back and sweep that low, it might come back and break below that inducement and comes up down here and goes up or down here and goes up, or maybe comes down, break, then stops down. So what the market gives us is what we go with. So then here I'll put my liquidity. This will be my liquidity, and that's my expectation for the day. That's my expectation of 1 hour. When I go in 15 minutes, I also had expected it to go down. This was my expectation in 15 minutes also, then which means it also shifted. It shifted. Then that will be my shift, M15 shift on this time frame. So this will be again my white, which means let's put my white, then that will be my inducement for now. Then I put here my inducement, wait for it to react in London. Inducement, then also this is the low which led to this break, so I'll call it my week POI. Guys, losses are inevitable in the market, and the ones which build us. Right now I feel some pain at heart, but regardless, we move. This is the way we are created. The losses created us. Our main vision is not for today's loss, but is for the goal. It is for to keep on riding, to get something from the market, to start milking the market. Then that is my perspective for the 15 minutes. That's my expectation. So then this will be my liquidity for 15 minutes. Yeah, if you have any expectations or any questions or anything about these setups, you can try also to reach out. Thank you so much guys for watching. See you in my next video.